This program is supported by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating. Their full-service model offers oil delivery, propane, motor fuels with design, installation, service, and maintenance of all types of oil, gas, and alternative energy systems, as well as air conditioning, water conditioning systems, and backup generators. Their highly trained and friendly staff will assist you throughout the process of buying, installing, and servicing a full line of energy products. H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating.
I'm your host, Abby Peel, and welcome back to Your Yankee Chronicle. For 30 years, local music legend Bill Wightman, pianist and vocalist, and JOSA director and founder, has gathered top-notch musicians from his rich musical past, whose form is an eclectic blend of funk, pop, rock, and jazz right in Eastman. Tell us more, Bill.
JOSA is now celebrating 30 years of existence. Started back in 92, I think it was, with Wightman from New London, and he and I kind of trying to replicate the jazz sessions of the 1930s and 40s with Dizzy Gillespie and Charlie Parker and so forth. People come and sit in and just let it generate into a jam session. And then it ultimately moved to Eastman in Grantham, and we've been there actually the longest at the center at Eastman. And now we have a formula where we back up featured jazz professionals touring the U.S. and the world. And my group, the JOSA Ensemble, backs them up. JOSA standing for Jazz on a Sunday Afternoon. This season, and as you'll see, last Sunday, we had the band I put together is called Back Bay Transit. Has a little bit of a history in that the bass player in it and I were in a band in Boston back in the 70s, and that was the name of it. So we grabbed that, and then grabbed a bunch of musicians that I've played with over the last few years in this area. The second session coming up in December 18th is Paul Asbell, who is a guitarist. It's actually the first guitarist feature I've had, to another first. He's from Burlington, Vermont, and he was the guitarist who played on all the Big Joe Burrell recordings, who resided and played in Burlington. After that, we've got in the first part of January, Giacomo Gates out of Connecticut, and he's plays in Manhattan all the time, and he's quite a singer. Does interesting jazz songs that like Charlie Parker would have done, but with lyrics. After Giacomo, we've got Donna Byrne with Marshall Wood, her husband and bass player, also the bass player for Tony Bennett, who's now retired. So, but we're always fortunate to have Marshall Wood join us with Donna Byrne, excellent vocalist, and also somebody not to be missed. Then in February, it's Greg Abate out of Rhode Island, tours all over the world, playing a great alto sax, kind of a bebop kind of a guy, and he's just he's a staple. He's been with JOSA a long time, and he comes back every year, and we always look forward to it. And after Greg is Dan Moretti. He was here actually this summer. We did a gig up in Sunapee at the Livery. And he's also he's a tenor player. But he plays they all play the saxes, but he's also from Rhode Island, and I like his style. He's kind of funky. Dan is a great guy to play with. He's been around for years. Then the beginning of March is Sean Montero. So Sean Montero has a sound very similar to Carmen McRae and Sarah Vaughan. Her father was the late renowned bassist Jimmy Wood, who was a veteran of the Duke Ellington band. So she's a great addition to the lineup for this year. And then there's two more acts. One in the end of March was Christine Fossen. She was at Berklee College of Music. She's also been a JOSA feature in the past, and she's been at Berklee College of Music. That's where she started and was connected with Tiger Akoshi, but she's moved out to out west. And finally, the season ends with Cersei Miller and Dominique Eade, who are absolutely fantastic performers. Cersei's on alto sax, and Dominique is one of the finest vocalists out there. So it's a full season. So the best way to attend and find out information about it is to go on the website, which is josajazz.com. And there's lots of information there. You can even order tickets online. There's ways to email and connect via phone or any of those ways. That's the best way to connect. And for complete details about the address and how to get there, you can get to it online at the website. But it is at Grantham, Easton in Grantham, New Hampshire. So come on out for a season of actually amazing jazz.
Thank you, Bill. In addition to a wonderful afternoon of music, they offer the culinary delights of the Forbes Tavern at Eastman Center before and during the concert with an a la carte menu. When we come back, Megan Cardillo will have an invitation to a seasonal event at the New London Historical Society. But first, these words from a local business that makes this show possible with their supporting gifts. You too can join them by contacting us at info@ycnnow.com to learn more.